What is your favorite color?
Black.
Favorite hobby?
Creating new stuff.
Your favorite artist?
Wheezy.
CrossFit or boxing?
Boxing.
If a plane picked you up tonight, where would it land tomorrow?
Goddamn Bali.
Stocks or crypto?
We gonna go stock.
Private jet or private yacht?
Jet. Me.
Audio or physical books?
Physical.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Pay Attention Podcast. So excited that you made it here to 2024, and I'm your host, Xavier Smith. This podcast is going to be a special episode because not only is it the first episode of 2024, but we're back with Houston, we're back with business, we're back with entrepreneurs, and we're going to talk about success. So the first person coming to this platform in 2024, his name is SCOTTYRAPS. So let me fill you in. Right, SCOTTYRAPS is actually a Houston local and native, born and raised, who's 33 years young. He graduated from Houston High School, and he launched, with him and his team, launched Houston Barcode in 2013. Now, if you don't know, this is Houston's premier battle rap league and the biggest hip-hop platform in the state of Texas, right? He's impacted hundreds of artists throughout the entire southern region of the U.S. Atlanta, Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, even northern states, New York, and so much more, while becoming the most notable rapper in the state of Texas himself, right? He took his mindset from battle rap to winning on stage to winning in business when he launched the Mecca Smoke Shop here in Houston, Texas in 2021. Success grew, and now he grew into where we are now, the Mecca of Daiquiris in Houston, Texas, which is the second family business that he's been able to start, which launched in 2023. Finally, the last thing that added was in 2024. Currently, he launched the Mecca Munchies food truck. So it's safe to say that this guy is a real hustler, a serial entrepreneur, and a go-getter in the Houston community. Without further ado, SCOTTYRAPS. SCOTTYRAPS.
What's good, brother?
Yes, sir. Welcome, man. Super duper excited, man. Yeah. Thank you, first and foremost, man, for just saying yes to have me talk to you about who you are, what you've done in the community, and coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm really inspired as a young man, seeing you grow into these different business ventures. It's just like, man, what we can do. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm super duper excited. You know, part of the reason why I started paying attention is I want to get away from the normal way that the world sees black people. They see us as athletes and entertainers, not as business owners. You know what I'm saying? So we can change the narrative by just being examples in our community, which is what you're doing now, man. So I'm super duper excited, man. But we're going to dive right into it, man.
Let's do it.
SCOTTYRAPS, man. Born and raised in Houston, Texas.
For sure.
It's been a lot to come in. So let me just ask here, bro. What was your childhood like growing up in Houston? Was when it comes to family, what was the family environment like for you growing up?
For me, man, my mama got 8 kids, you know what I'm saying? So my mama and old man had their hands full at all times.
For sure.
It was the best thing ever. I wouldn't trade that for the world, man. You know, of course, it got its rough moments while you're young, but when we grew older and as we were growing, you know, you got a team to be with you. It's always somebody to go somewhere with you, you know. So, and we tight, we family, like we family. From my oldest brother to my youngest brother, we family and tight. So, it was everything to me, bro. I love it.
And where do you fall into?
I'm 3 of 8.
Okay, so you're not the middle kid, but you close.
Yeah. I'm one of the top.
For sure. So now, what are some of the key values, beliefs you feel like were instilled with you? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, growing up with your brothers, with your siblings, with your mom and dad. What were some values you feel like they influenced on y'all as kids growing into the men today?
Just take care of your people. Take care and look out for one another. My mom and old man was constantly working and out the house, so it was always a case where we looking out for each other. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest thing. Take care of each other. Look out for each other, man. And then, like I say, we still do that to this day. So learning how to share, learning that it ain't always about you. You know what I'm saying? Learning sometimes when to be the leader, but sometimes when to fall back and, you know, just be the worker and just follow when it's time to.
No, I'm glad you said that, because that's transitioning to my next question. So, were there any lessons taught when it came to, hey, this is how you treat people, this is how you shake someone's hand, and look at somebody, like, what were those, I'm guessing, lessons like when it came to, hey, this is how you respect yourself and respect others?
I mean, just going through it with my brothers, and Because at certain points in my life, like my mother was raising us, she was at home tough. But like I said, at certain points she was working a lot. So at certain point, my brother was raising us. So it was to a point of learning how to share.
Okay.
And just learning how to just be a team player.
Right, you
know
got
what
a
I
family,
mean?
so it's like we one team at the end of the day.
And not be greedy and everybody play their part. And as long as you playing your part and, you know, holding everybody accountable, it all work out. For
sure.
I think that's one of the biggest things.
Okay, indeed. So, and you were at Yates High School. You graduated from Yates High School.
Yeah.
So, what was your high school experience like? You know what I'm saying? Were you battle rapping? Like we know Houston Barcode. We about to dive into it. But what was the high school? Was you battle rapping? What was you focused on the money? Was you selling snacks? What was the goal, man?
Man, I was rapping, bro. It's always been rap.
Okay,
it's always been rap. So I was definitely, man. We used to do this shit in the courtyard. Lunchtime come, we in the courtyard. Everybody crowded around us in the courtyard. We rapping. You know what I mean?
That way.
It's always been that, man.
So that's a culture, regardless.
Culture. That's what it's been. That's all I know. You know what I mean? So I started battle rapping in high school. So you know, that's why I picked up the habit, and I learned about it and picked it up, and man, and from there to now, we done turned it from a hobby to a business. You know
Okay. Now, when you look at yourself as one of the owners, one of the founders of the family businesses that y'all have going, what are you feel like some of your strengths, some of your skill sets and values that you add that family members just don't have, and same vice versa, like meaning you can pull from strengths and weaknesses?
We all, yeah, like you say, strength and weakness. So we all have a role in this, you know what I mean? We all play our part. But I think I'm just like one of the ones that's fearless that, yeah, I know it's a chance this may fail, but fuck this shit. As long as I got y'all, ain't no failing.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
So you know, I'm the one that can sometimes put the battery in people back and get them going. And I'm all about the business at all times. You're gonna see me repped out. If I ain't got merch on, then you gonna hear it out my mouth at all times. I'm here telling you. So I'm a serial promoter, serial with the marketing and whatever. You know what I mean? So that's really my strength. You know what I mean?
Indeed. Okay. So before we transition into more the business of, you know, business mindset of you and what you have going on in your multiple ventures of business, what is it like, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this. I think it's something that a lot of people understand, working with family, making money with family. What is that dynamic like?
Man, look here, bro. I tell people this all the time. I'm the richest person in the world, bro. Not in the fact that I have the monetary, you know, more money than anybody, but I wake up every day and come to work with the people I love, with the people who I share the house with. So it's easy to share a workspace with them for a few hours a day, you know what I mean? Because I've shared everything else with them, and still to this day, you know what I mean? These are my favorite people in the world. You know, I done worked every job across Houston. I done worked everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a few examples, man. People don't understand what they grind is like.
Man, I done worked from goddamn some Pepsi, ExxonMobil, Dr. Pepper, goddamn, of course, grocery stores. I can't remember everything, but I done worked for some oil and gas companies.
Oh, you said every industry, food, oil and gas.
Grocery supply, warehouse. Bro, I done did a little bit of everything. And man, I have no conscience with it. When it comes to working, I'm gonna go get it. You know what I mean? By any means, whether I'm selling something out the trunk or I'm at the shop or whatever it is, I'm gonna go get it.
So that hustler mentality.
For sure.
So what does that mean? If you can't describe your hustle mentality, like you said, you're gonna go get up and get it. If you could put your hustle mentality in words, what would you say?
Relentless. It's just relentless, bro. Like my day to day now is like I might come here, hold the shop down for a little bit, but then I'm gonna go home and edit battles. If I'm not editing, if I ain't got nothing to edit, I'm gonna go home and create new work. You know,
I be seeing you making graphics and flyers and all that.
I be working while I'm working, so it don't stop, bro. So and when you realize that that's the only way, you just gotta keep it coming in, and you'll dead off some of the fuck time you will fuck off. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The fuck off time. You will kill that and you will replace it with good habits. And even when I ain't got nothing to do, I'm trying to learn something new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What else could I learn that goes hand in hand with what we got going on now?
Facts.
You know
I was finna say, let's talk about the business, but let's stay right there. The habits, building good habits. How important is that not even as an entrepreneur in the business owner, but just as a person.
As a man.
As a man. Let's talk about that. There.
Period. Just being disciplined and being a person of your word, you know what I mean? But discipline is so important, you know what I'm saying? Being disciplined, having a plan and disciplined enough to stick to it when shit go left. Are you disciplined enough to stay on track though, you know what I mean? Because life be lifing, man. And everybody got their different agenda and gonna want to pull you your different way, but you got to be disciplined and tunnel vision enough to be like, all right, I can get to you when I can. If not, you got to meet me where I'm at. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one of the biggest things. Just staying disciplined, staying relentless, and shit hit. When life start life, and hey, hit back, goddamn.
Right, you can get punched, you can get knocked down, but you can get back up and throw another hit.
Keep going, because it's always tomorrow. If you living and breathing, you got another day to make it right. You got another day to make it better.
That's facts.
So you either gonna make an excuse or make a way.
And for the people watching this episode, somebody not gonna wake up tomorrow.
For sure.
So
for real.
That's just how real this is. So
don't take it for granted.
Man, so we're about to actually transition to the next segment, y'all. We're about to talk about the business mindset of Scotty Raps, all the business ventures, you know what I'm saying, some of the history and how we got to where we are. So we're gonna talk about the business, man. But the first business was Houston Barcode.
Yes, sir.
So the Houston's premier battle rap league, the biggest hip hop platform in Texas for battle rappers. They came all over, like you said, the southern region of the U.S. So a lot of states, a lot of artists, a lot of battles. What made you get into battle rap? How did that become a passion? And then what made you say, I'm gonna lead it and make it a business?
So as far as battle rap, of course, I'm just a hip hop geek.
I got you.
You know, I'm a nerd for hip hop, so I've always loved it. And so, you know, I fell in love with battle rap in high school. And like I said, I turned it from a hobby to a business. And I started out traveling, going city to city, you know, jumping in their battles. And then when I realized we had a void here in Houston, you know, that's when I wanted to start it. Through our first event, and it packed out, went crazy. And I'm like, because now mind you, I'm going city to city doing these battles, and I'm dropping the videos from all these other cities. So the people in Houston like, damn, we ready for you to do one. You know, we
wow,
want
you
to see
from the
that.
city, yeah.
Yeah. So when I came to Houston and we did one, it packed out. You know, it went up. It was crazy because they've been waiting to see that. They like a lot of people like me. We ain't see you do that since high school.
Wow.
So we ready for that. So when it did it took off, and then man, that's when I realized, hey, yeah, we need to do this. We need to stomp down on this. You know what I mean? When that first event did what it did, I was like, yeah, we got something.
Well, it's a known fact that, you know, so Houston Barcode is stamped as the initial start of battle rap. Well, not the start of battle rap in Houston, Texas, but that 2000 generation of battle rap for sure, 2010.
For sure.
So what was it like coming into that? Just, man, okay, now we got to take this to a business. We got to actually bring battlers out. We got to actually find people that can rap. What is that process like for growing Houston Barcode?
Early on, it was rough. You know what I mean? You know, as far as finding talent. You know, it was only like a handful of people. So to get to reach out to people, it was a bunch of people, but when I say a handful of good people who I knew can keep people entertained and keep people want to come back to do this. So, and some of them people I knew from high school, some of these same people. So I started reaching back out to old contacts, you know what I mean, getting it started again. So that, you know, early on, that part was rough. But granted, I was in love with the shit, so it was, like I said, it was relentless. I'm pushing like through whatever it is. I'm writing every day, or I'm promoting the next event, getting it going, trying to find the next people. You know what I mean? So, you know, it turned out pretty good though. You know, but early on, it was a little rough.
Definitely. So let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, Scotty Rap's career, man. What did you feel like is your favorite battle of all time, man?
My favorite battle with me, man, I don't know. Probably me and Farrah.
Okay.
That's when I battled a female. It was just something so different. I hit the stage with the robe on, and then
you had a little theme
to get, you know. So that shit, and when that shit dropped, it went viral. You know, like so many different pages picked up my verse and put it on their Facebook pages that went viral. Motherfucker posted, hey, on Valentine's Day, look, this how I'm gonna talk to my girl. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit, you know, so that shit went up. So that's probably my favorite. Either that one or me versus Loso, which was on Smack, his first time in Houston.
So Young Scotty. That one, that Smack battle.
Well, no, it wasn't. It was about 5 or 6 years ago. So it was about midway through.
About 2017, 2018.
Yeah, somewhere up in there. So you know, Smack is the NBA of battle rap. So when he came to Houston
facts.
and I jumped on the stage, I was the first battle of the night. We opened the show up. Oh, that was everything. You know, I always imagined Smack coming to the city and I'm going to be on the card. And at that time, that was the biggest event battle rap had seen. So,
wow.
you know what I mean? So it was a blessing. It was
Crazy.
everything. Energetic, a high like no other. So between them two battles, you know, I go back and forth every day. Which one of my favorites.
For sure. Okay, I like that.
For sure.
So Houston Barcode, before we transition to the next phase of business, what has Houston Barcode taught you, one, about your city, about yourself, and just about the art itself?
We are true hip-hop historians out here, man. We really love hip-hop. Because, like I said, Houston Barcode isn't just battle rap. You know, we do poetry events. We do ciphers. We've had kids' talent shows, dancing events, anything that's relating to hip-hop.
Right.
You know, it's just a hip-hop platform. So, it just, like I said, it taught me my ups and downs, my consistency, my marketing, you know what I mean? So it taught me so much and how to just touch people and how to get the word out. Because, you know, with throwing events, you got to get the word out. So it taught me so many ways on marketing and advertising. And I think that was one of the biggest ones.
For sure,
yeah,
for sure. Okay, definitely. Well, lastly, man, Houston Barcode, anything coming for the Houston Barcode culture, the community, the founder, people that want to come see the culture for the first time, any events coming up?
We got something big coming in March. We waiting to put a date on it, you know what I mean? But at the end of March. But other than that, we just had our last biggest event this past weekend. We flew out Ill Will, who's a vet, a legend from Detroit, Michigan. Pontiac, Michigan. Don't kill me, Will. From Pontiac,
Michigan, for sure.
He flew out, put on a great showing, man, and it was just one of them ones. So I'm gonna just say, stay tuned in. Follow Houston Barcode on all platforms, and stay tuned in because we always coming with something.
Mecca Smoke Shop. How do we get to Mecca from Houston Barcode?
Okay, so it was my brother's idea. You know, he came up and one day he was like, "Hey, man, I want to start this smoke shop." He like, "Man, you know, I'm gonna just need you to help me promote it, get people through that." I was like, "Oh no, I won't eat."
That way, okay. It wasn't even no.
Yeah, because it wasn't no question in the sense of when I had the Houston Barcode, he was always, whenever I needed something, he there. You know what I mean? So he need me. I'm not gonna deliver. I'm gonna over deliver, brother. The same way you always did for me. And so that's what it was. And
right.
Once he came with that idea, I seen the vision. At the gate, I seen the vision. I'm like, I want all the way in. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so Mecca. So when we talk about the Mecca Smoke Shop, how has that evolved as a business? Like, how did the community accept it then versus now?
Man, I'm so blessed, brother, to be honest with you, and that's what you hear me. Anytime somebody asks me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, bro, because when we opened the doors and from the first customer to the customers now, they've always showed love. Our people, black people, you know what I'm saying? Black people get such a negative, I guess, connotation when it comes to support. You know what I mean?
Now I know why, but it is negative majority, and it's not that. It's not that.
When these people I'm seeing, bro, I'm like, bro, I'm good, and they be, nah, here, take a tip. I'm like, you just bought $2 worth of gauze and you tipping me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Love,
but they see other black men doing something positive and they want to help. You know what I mean? They want to support what we got going on. They send their other people. Man, when we first opened it, man, people was coming over. I'm seeing the young people bring their mom and daddy through here. Like, yeah, this is where I'm coming. Even if they wasn't agreeing with smoke, they liked us so much and just realized we were such good people that they were like, man, whatever, I'm gonna buy something out of here.
Right,
you know
a lighter, I need a candle, a lighter at home, something.
You know what I'm saying? Man. She went from, I don't want my baby smoking to, what kind of cigars you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's just because, like I say, we family. We made it feel like family when you walk through them doors. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So let's focus on the name Mecca, because you branched Mecca off in the smoke shop. We branched Mecca to the Mecca of Daiquiris. You also branched Mecca into Mecca Munchies. So what is the purpose or mission behind Mecca, and how does it differentiate?
Okay, so my brother, it was his idea. You know, Mecca. When he came with the name. And, you know, like I do graphics, so I made the logo. So when he came with the name, he went to Howard University, which is the Mecca. The nickname of Howard is the Mecca.
I know that.
It left such a a powerful impact on his life. You know what I'm saying? He loved everything about that school.
The black culture,
the
black history,
culture, black excellence, the history of it, just everything about it left such an impression on him that he wanted to. You know, all of his businesses there, because he got other businesses outside of, you know, he did trucking, real estate. He got other businesses, and all of his businesses kind of lined up with something that Mecca, you know what I mean?
Vision.
Of that Mecca vision, yeah.
For sure,
But
okay.
it was my idea to keep it consistent once we started doing more, because it'd be easier for people to identify our brand and you know, continue to support.
Well, let's talk about that, bro, because you're a young black man. Like I said, you have a lot of followers across all platforms, all your profiles. So when we talk about what did you learn about marketing, how did you implement that into your personal or into your business success?
For one, it's not one form of marketing. You know what I mean? That was the biggest thing, to think you just fit to hit the streets and pass out flyers, because that's the era I come from, the hand to hand. Think you just fit to do that and see some, you know, you'll see something, but you know, you're shorting yourself if you're not doing email lists, if you're not creating original videos. We making funny skits promoting. I got my mom in the skits, my son in the skits, my brothers, whatever we gotta do to make it funny, entertaining, but at the same time, put the medicine in the candy. You see the vision. Yeah, you laughed at this, but you know, make a smoke shop where it's at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, to
come get the product.
You know, at the end of the day, for sure.
1,000. Man, okay, so it really just grew naturally.
Naturally, bro.
Naturally. Okay, so the smoke shop has been doing well. It's been going for about 2024, so it's 3 years now.
Yes, sir.
The Mecca Daiquiris, you know what I'm saying? That came in 2023. You know what I'm saying? We sitting in there right now, pretty lit, but I think what's the max amount of people they can hold in here?
It's about, I want to say,
about 200, about 150.
Nah, it ain't that big. It's about 100.
Okay, solid. But
seating about you know, with the tables and seating is about 50. But with, you know, when we do big events, we take all the furniture out. So it's about 100, 125.
Yeah, I know you host Houston Barcode events here all the time.
Of course, it only makes sense.
Right,
you
exactly.
Know,
so let's talk about Mecca, man. So we went from the smoke shop to let's get into the food and beverage. You know what I'm saying? Family business still, but now we can have more fun. It's a daiquiri shop. We can have music. So what birthed that after the smoke shop? How did that conversation come about?
The thing was, like I say, people loved us at the smoke shop.
Okay.
Every time people come, they want to hang out. They want to sit down and, you know, but you know, they want to sit down and talk. But I might have other customers coming through here doing stuff, and you know, so we put this spot. So if you want to hang out, you right next door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the same people. I'm going to walk over there and fuck with you, chop it up with you, but I still got to go handle business at work. Right. And you ain't impeding on business. You ain't over talking to customers, because some customers don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
I'm here. You know me. I can talk for as long as I want. I got you.
So you know, we put this here, and let's say our people wanted a spot to hang out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Something in the neighborhood that they could really come just enjoy good, clean vibes, bro. So
good, clean vibes. No,
and when we started the daiquiri shop, we already knew it was doing a food truck. Like, we already had the food truck.
So the food truck was just coming. It was just a matter of time.
We already knew.
So do y'all do any food in daiquiri? Any food out the daiquiri shop?
I mean, no, because we keep the truck parked right out front.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? So you walk right in front, shit, they'll even bring your food back in here to you. You know what I mean? So
for sure. So which one in the sense? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's funner, but which one is like, I guess a better one to like work with? Like, okay, but we in a daiquiri today, or we in a smoke shop today? Or it's just, man, it's all love. It's just, it is what it is.
That food truck is a bitch.
That's a favorite right now?
No. That's my least favorite.
Why you say that, bro?
It's tough.
Okay.
There's so many moving parts. You know, you playing with food, so you can't play.
Right.
You know what I mean? Liquor, one thing, you know what I'm saying, with beverages, that's one thing. So you don't want to play with that neither. But food, you really can't play with food. And it's, you know, making sure everything clean, making sure everything operating properly. And, you know, it wasn't, it's like, I can put anybody down there, plug and play it with a smoke shop. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're doing on that food truck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you know, we take care of our chef, and she take care of us too. But man, it's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's a lot more work. I just think it's new work, you know. So compared to the other two, it's a lot of dirtier than that empty and grease side, so they can fry. You know, so
the details.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get somebody in there to do that stuff. But like early on, what we do is we like to get in there and do it, so we can learn, assess it, learn everything that needs to be done. We learn how to do everything that needs to be done. Me and all my brothers, when I say that, and then if we, then we see, hey, this job may be worth this much to pay somebody this much a week to do it. Not because we done did it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and we know it to the T. So, so right now we still in the stage of evaluating the truck and learning about it. But the Daiquiri shop is fun, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Okay, cool. So let's talk about Mecca Munchies. So we got the drinks with the Daiquiri shop. We got the food with Mecca Munchies. What made y'all say food truck? Why not a restaurant? Or what was food truck always did? We want the food truck because we can move it. It can go anywhere in the sense.
I mean, we really don't even plan on moving it much. You know what I'm saying? We might move it for special event, maybe, but we wanted it to be an accommodation for when our people hanging here. It wasn't too many people tired of Popeyes and McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? They want some real food, some good food. You know what I'm saying? They want them wings, them po' boys, them loaded nachos.
For sure.
That burgers and fries ain't getting it no more.
Indeed. Okay, so that was the new spin. It's like we brought new food that y'all familiar with to the community, and it tastes great.
Appreciate it, brother.
You know what I'm saying? As we wrap it up, you know what I'm saying? One of the last things you just said was the family and making money with the family. So I want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? What does generational wealth to you mean, as well as financial freedom?
Bro, that's the goal. Mm-hmm. That's the mission. If you ain't striving towards that, I hope it's because you already got it. Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's bad.
Other than that, man, you should be wanting to do more, to see more, to experience more, and those things take some financial freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
I like being able to. Don't get me wrong. Working at a job, you couldn't always take off when you want to. In days here, it get like that. But if I really need to, I can.
Right. You got that freedom.
I got that freedom if I really need to. When I really need to make shit happen. I can, you know what I mean? And we far from rich, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely stomping down on getting it, you know what I mean? And on a mission, and they ain't stopping until it's there. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't God himself gonna have to stop us. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even let myself stop this shit. So if I start self-sabotaging, y'all get me the fuck out the way and keep this mission going. Like for real. So just having that and being able to take care of my son, you know what I'm saying? Anything that goes on with his life, anything I can do to help him see the world more, to experience more, that means everything to me. So.
Indeed. Can you describe a pivotal moment for just, I guess you could say you or the business, where things changed after this decision or after this door opened? Or after this customer came in and whatever the case, like a pivotal experience?
For me personally, bro, I don't want to say one, but it's probably like an era of like when we was in here early on and just coming in, hearing people express how proud they are of us and how excited they are to see us doing this, and man, how can I do it, man? Just hearing that for like a good, but it wasn't like just hearing it like y'all doing it. They like, bro, this is a nice ass store. Like I didn't expect this when you said come to your shop. Like, this was you know what I'm saying? I was expecting some rinky-dink shit. So to see this, you know what I'm saying? So to hear people from some of my peers and from some people that I've never met in my life to compliment us and talk highly about not just us but the store. You know, that put me in another mood. Like, oh, we really got something. Let me put my head all the way down and grind this shit out. Let's get it. You know what I mean? So definitely that.
How do you envision the Mecca brand making a positive impact or contributing to society outside of financial success?
Like I said, just putting for one, being an example.
Okay, thanks.
Being an example that our people can do it. Black men can do it, you know what I'm saying, and do it together. Cause all of these are not my, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Some of these who I'm calling my brothers, who like my brother who I say who started, that's my best friend since a child. You know what I'm saying. So he the one who came up with the idea, and I pretty much, you know, his family, my family. So we brought him in, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's a family business still.
it's still a family business. You know, these guys who live with us at times in our life, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who ain't have no choice but to live with us.
That type of family. We talking about real family.
Like family.
Yeah.
So my bad, I got kind of off track.
Nah, you good. So that family experience and just impacting society outside of the money.
Yeah, so like I said, be an example, men leaders, but also just putting out good, clean energy and putting it out. Like we threw the Halloween festival for the kids, you know what I mean? Just showing them good examples of good people and putting out good energy and being a safe space that people can come and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's good, clean fun, we here for it. And even like here in the Daiquiri shop, hosting different events like the one we got coming, talking about mental health. You know what I mean? Just putting stuff together to talk about, you know, we had this for the open discussions, black businesses, mental health, black family, just using our space, our platform and everything we got, our voice to inspire others.
Nah, in fact, that was literally what I was just for to ask you next, because I was finna bring up that even though COVID happened in 2019, we in 2024, we still affected by the 2019 COVID. Whether that's financially, whether that's health and body wise, whether that's business wise, when you're saying having a job, things like that, people are still struggling from the effects of COVID. So, you know what I'm saying? In 2024, we're actually, since COVID, a big thing in a lot of communities, but especially the black community, has been that awareness of, one, what is mental health, but two, how can I achieve mental health? You know what I'm saying? So my question with that is, how do you invest into yourself, or as I like to say, how do you pour into yourself to prepare for the days as a man, as a business owner, as a brother? Just how do you make sure that you're prepared to help other people?
I'm to make me mad or get me down. Like, I don't let son get my character. You know what I mean? To get stuff or mad about anything. So a part of it is just, you know, learning when to just blow shit off, leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not investing in my time, my energy into.
So you got a superpower in a sense. Like, in a sense, like, I like to say that's a superpower. Being able to say no.
Oh, for sure. Well, I'm a nice person too.
I got you.
So you know, they know a lot of times I'm the guy that's gonna say yeah, but if it's any negative or anything negative attached to it, I'm easily saying no. And I'm not even gonna let you think I'm finna say yeah. But if it's anything positive, it's hard for me to say no to anything
I got
positive.
That's
you know what I mean?
Way.
But any negative energy, you wanna argue, you wanna fight, whatever, I don't got time for it. I don't want to argue with nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you got to argue, if it's that hard on your chest, find you somebody to talk to, because I'm not the one, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I love you, I hear you out, but I'm not going back and forth. We're not doing that. I'm not putting that energy out. Just straight good vibes, good energy. If it ain't nothing good, I don't want nothing to do with it.
For sure. Well, good vibes, good energy. Let's talk about, lastly, before we end this interview, what is it like, the importance of having high valuable people in your circle around you? You know what I'm saying? Choosing the people that you can talk to about personal life, business, or just choosing people that you involve yourself with on a consistent basis.
Yeah, and being specific on high value people, I would say that's not, because people seem to think that's a monetary thing, man. Nah.
Like you said, that
if somebody who share your goals and who can help you stay on track, that's a high value person. You know what I mean? If somebody who know how to, who like shit, if you're a married person, having married friends who know how to deal with certain, that's a high value. If you value your marriage, then that's a high value thing for you. So, you know, just family, you know, them are the highest value people to me, you know.
For sure.
I mean?
So just
keeping people around to learn in all aspects of life, not just business, but keeping people around that can teach you whatever you need. But definitely business, because we all growing, we all learning. If you know it all,
yeah, you in a cage.
Yeah, you really don't.
Right.
I don't care who you is, you don't know it all.
For sure. Einstein didn't know it all.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. Okay, lit, man. So my last question for you, man, this is for the person that's watching, right? Whether they have an idea Because I feel like it's somebody watching that may have been on the fence about starting a business, that may have said, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get started. I just don't know, but I know that I love this and I want to do this and I want to make something in 2024. What advice do you have for that individual that's just either scared to take that risk or just not taking that next step?
A very popular saying from a guy, I think, don't get me wrong, I don't want to misquote it. It might have been Jim Ron. You think, the cost for starting up something is bad. Wait till you get the cost for not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
The cost of regret.
You know what I'm saying? Wait till you get that bill. Then you got to sit with that one for the rest of your life, and you can't go back. And
Right.
You ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no refund on that one.
Wow. I like that.
If you scared now, 50 years later, when you think about it, you're going to be terrified of where your life going then. You know what I'm saying? So I just say jump out there, take them chances, take them risks, get around some like-minded people. ASAP. Get around some like-minded people. Don't get around, if you're a nigga, if you're a man, don't be around other men who just want to smoke weed and fuck bitches all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Go get some money.
Go get some money. I like pussy and weed just as much as the next person, but it's a time for it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And all the time ain't the time for it, brother. You got to know when it's time for business. That other shit got to shut down because that's what pay the bills. And these bitches don't want you nowhere if you ain't got nothing. So go get it. You know what I mean? For real. So you scared to pay that tab now? Be scared of what that tab gonna look like at the end. Real talk.
I couldn't have said that better myself, man.
Real talk.
Well, this has been another episode of Pay Attention, joined by SCOTTYRAPS, Houston's #1 battle rapper, co-founder of Houston Barcode, the #1 premier battle rap league in Houston, Texas. Again, Mecca Smoke Shop 2021. Come by. Mecca Daiquiris, Houston, Texas, the Mecca of Daiquiris. 2023 just launched. 2024, the food truck right outside. Come get your wings, come get your po' boys, come get your fried fish, come talk, come learn, come vibe, all with the Mecca team and family. I just want to say again, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing this. Everybody needs to see this.
1,000.
Keep doing it, brother.
Say less,
Real
man.
shit.
Yes, sir.